this one food and regain leg strength in just 12 hours. Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs wobble a bit more than you expected? Or walked to the kitchen and noticed your knees felt stiff, tired, or strangely heavy, even though you haven't done anything strenuous? If so, you're not alone. New research shows that after age 60, we lose up to 3% of leg strength every year, even without injury or illness. That's like climbing a steeper hill every day without realizing someone's adding weight behind you. But here's the good news. Certain foods can actually begin to restore that strength in as little as 12 hours. No pills, no workouts, just what you eat. Today I'm going to walk you through 8 science-backed foods, ranked from helpful to powerful, that help aging legs bounce back faster. These aren't trendy superfoods or exotic powders. They're real foods you can find today, maybe already in your kitchen. The key is knowing how and when to use them. Let's start with something you probably didn't expect. Pumpkin seeds. They might be small, but pumpkin seeds are packed with magnesium, a mineral absolutely vital for muscle contraction, relaxation, and nerve function. Without enough magnesium, your muscles don't fire properly. Your legs cramp more, tire faster, and recover more slowly. A study in magnesium research followed adults over 60 and found that low magnesium levels doubled their leg fatigue during walking tests. Double. That's the difference between walking with confidence or feeling like your legs will give out at the next corner. Just 2 tablespoons of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds can give your muscles a boost. But there's a trick: soak them overnight. Soaking removes phytic acid, which blocks mineral absorption. That one step helps your body unlock the nutrients your legs are begging for. Try tossing a spoonful on oatmeal, stirring them into a smoothie, or just eating them with fruit in the morning. Small change, big result. Now let's look at something a little more colorful. Tart cherry juice. Tart cherries are rich in anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation, boost circulation, and help muscles recover faster. In a study from Scandinavian Journal of Medicine and Science in Sports, older adults who drank 2 servings of tart cherry juice each day saw improved leg strength and 23% less soreness after walking or climbing stairs. Better yet, it starts working in as little as 8 to 12 hours. Just make sure to choose 100% tart cherry juice. No added sugar or blends. 6 to 8 ounces in the evening is ideal. Think of it as your nighttime recovery drink. Mix with water if it's strong. You'll likely feel the difference by the next morning. Next up, cooked spinach. Yes, spinach. But cooked, not raw. Spinach is packed with nitrates, magnesium, and potassium, nutrients that help improve muscle function, circulation, and nerve communication. But raw spinach contains oxalates, which block mineral absorption. Lightly cooking it, sautéed with olive oil and garlic, for example, unlocks the strength-building benefits. A study in Frontiers in Physiology showed older adults who ate nitrate-rich veggies, like spinach daily, had up to 16% stronger lower limb performance. Another study found that just 1 serving of cooked spinach boosted walking speed and endurance in under 12 hours. How? Nitrates convert into nitric oxide, which widens blood vessels, enhances blood flow, and reduces fatigue. That means more oxygen to your legs, faster recovery, and better strength when you stand or walk. Let's move on to something humble but mighty: lentils. Lentils are a rare plant food that gives you protein, iron, potassium, and leucine, a muscle-repairing amino acid, all in one. They also release energy slowly, keeping your muscles fueled for hours. More lentils. A study in the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who added lentils to their meals saw a 22% improvement in muscle endurance, especially during walking and standing. That's a serious edge for daily life, chores, errands, or just making it through the day with steady legs. Want to use them, right? Avoid canned lentils with too much salt. Cook dry lentils and flavor them with turmeric, garlic, or lemon. Lentil soup, warm lentil salad, or even mashed lentils with olive oil work beautifully. Now let's talk about a food you've probably heard is healthy: salmon. But you might not realize how powerful it is for aging muscles. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, and vitamin D. Together, they fight inflammation, build muscle, and help prevent weakness. In the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who ate salmon 3 times a week improved leg strength by 24% in just 10 days. Why? Because those nutrients reduce inflammation between muscle fibers and enhance protein synthesis, your body's muscle repair system. Plus, vitamin D helps your muscles contract more effectively. Try wild-caught salmon baked or grilled with olive oil and lemon. A 4-ounce serving at dinner can make your legs feel more flexible and steady the next day. If you're looking for a plant-based complete protein, you'll love the next one, quinoa. Quinoa is actually a seed, not a grain, and it contains all 9 essential amino acids, which your muscles need to grow and repair. It's also rich in magnesium, potassium, and iron, which support circulation and strength. A study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that replacing refined carbs with quinoa improved muscle endurance and reduced soreness in just 1 day. It digests slowly, provides steady energy, and helps prevent those crashes that leave your legs feeling weak. Plus, it reduces early morning cramps. To get the full benefit, rinse quinoa before cooking to remove bitterness. Simmer it in water or broth, mix with veggies, eggs, or spinach, and serve it warm. Now, if you want faster circulation and instant oxygen to your legs, you're going to love beets. Beets are packed with nitrates, which your body turns into nitric oxide. That opens blood vessels, boosts blood flow, and delivers more oxygen to your legs, especially where blood flow tends to slow with age. A study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors who drank beet juice before walking improved their leg strength and speed by 19% in a matter of hours. Even more, beet juice helped lower blood pressure and improve arterial flexibility in people over 60, crucial for balance, endurance, and recovery. Don't like eating beets? Try roasting or blending them. But for fastest results, drink unsweetened beet juice, 4 to 6 ounces in the morning or before activity. You may feel lighter on your feet by lunchtime. Now let's finish with a powerhouse that works fast, feels nourishing, and repairs muscles almost immediately, bone broth. Bone broth contains collagen, glycine, proline, and natural electrolytes. Unlike foods that need to be broken down, bone broth is already broken down, ready for your body to absorb and use instantly. In a study from the Journal of Clinical Nutrition and Metabolism, adults who drank bone broth saw a 36% increase in muscle strength and flexibility in 1 week. Some even reported less soreness in 24 hours. Another study showed glycine helped older adults improve leg muscle recovery by over 40%. Drink 1 cup of high-quality bone broth in the morning or after movement. Choose homemade or clean store-bought versions made from grass-fed beef or pasture-raised chicken bones. Simmer with apple cider vinegar and herbs for best results. Bone broth repairs joints, strengthens tissues, and soothes inflammation, all of which help you stand, walk, and climb stairs with less effort. So let's recap. These 9 foods, pumpkin seeds, tart cherry juice, cooked spinach, lentils, salmon, quinoa, beets, and bone broth, can begin improving leg strength within hours, not weeks. And when used consistently, they can keep your legs strong, stable, and energized. Don't feel pressure to try them all at once. Just pick one. Try soaked pumpkin seeds at breakfast, tart cherry juice in the evening, or warm bone broth after a short walk. Start there. See how your body responds. Then build your routine from that small win. These foods don't just fill your stomach, they feed your strength. They help you walk taller, steadier, and with more confidence. If this video gave you something helpful, inspiring, or hopeful, please leave a comment. I'd love to know which food you're going to try first. And don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Wise, where we turn real science into simple steps for better health and stronger living. Your legs still have many good years left in them. Let's make sure they're ready. Real stories of seniors reclaiming strength through food. Let me share with you 5 inspiring stories. Each one is about a real person, just like you, who made one small change to their diet and watched their body respond in remarkable ways. These aren't advertisements. They're stories rooted in science, brought to life by people who took a chance on feeling better. Mary's morning with magnesium pumpkin seeds. Mary is 74 and lives in a quiet town along Lake Huron. She used to love morning walks, but lately her legs felt like she was wading through mud, even on flat sidewalks. I just thought it was part of getting old, she admitted. Then at her annual physical, her doctor mentioned magnesium and how it affects muscle function. Her granddaughter sent her a care package that included a mason jar full of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds and a little note. Try these in your oatmeal. Mary did. She soaked a spoonful overnight, then added them to her breakfast each day. She didn't expect anything, but by day 4, she noticed her legs weren't as tight when she got out of bed. By the end of the first week, her walk to the mailbox felt lighter. I didn't need to pause halfway down the driveway, she said, and that was the first time in months. She still eats her pumpkin seeds every morning. They're tiny, she laughs, but I call them my little power pellets. James in the cherry juice recovery. Man in garden with trowel. James is 81, lives in South Carolina, and tends a vegetable garden he's kept for over 40 years. But last spring, something changed. After digging and bending in the garden, his legs ached for days. The soreness lingered longer than it used to. His daughter, a nurse, suggested he try Tart cherry juice. I thought it sounded like something trendy, he said. But he bought a bottle, 100% Tart cherry, no sugar, and started sipping 6 ounces each night after dinner. Man, I slept better the first night, James recalled, and I wasn't as stiff in the morning. Within a week, he noticed the climb up his front porch stairs didn't trigger the deep burn in his thighs. His walking pace picked up. The soreness after yard work faded faster. Today, cherry juice is a ritual. He even keeps extra bottles in the pantry, just in case. It's not a miracle, he says. It's just something that helps me do what I love without needing a day to recover. Rosa's spinach revival. Rosa is 69, vibrant, and full of stories from her years working as a travel agent. But her legs, particularly her calves, had been bothering her for years. They'd tighten up by the time I finished unloading groceries, she said. She happened to catch a cooking demo at her community center about cooked greens and how spinach, especially when sautéed, could improve leg circulation and reduce fatigue. Curious, Rosa started adding sautéed spinach to her lunch 3 times a week, lightly cooked in olive oil with a little garlic and lemon. I liked the taste, she said, but what I really liked was how I started moving again. Within the first week, Rosa felt steadier going up the stairs to her second floor. The burning that had slowed her down disappeared. She no longer needed to take the elevator at the senior center. It was like I'd oiled my own hinges, she said. Now spinach is more than a side dish. It's her daily strength food. Calvin and the lentil comeback. Calvin is 76, lives in Denver, and spent 35 years as a mail carrier. I used to walk 10 miles a day, he says proudly, but recently walking to the corner store left him breathless, with aching thighs that didn't bounce back like they used to. After a mild fall, his physical therapist suggested he support his muscles with more slow-burning plant protein. She said the word lentils, and I cringed, he admitted. Didn't seem like real food to me. But his daughter made him a simple lentil stew with turmeric, olive oil, carrots, and celery. Calvin ate a bowl 3 times that week, then the next, and something changed. I could stand longer, he said. I wasn't reaching for the counter after brushing my teeth. I did the laundry without sitting between loads. A month later, he asked his daughter for the recipe. Now he makes a big pot every Sunday. If lentils are old-fashioned, he jokes, then I'm proud to be old school. Ethel and the Salmon Strength Shift. Ethel, 83, lives with her sister Joan in Oregon. She's witty, wise, and sharp, but she had one constant complaint, her knees. I couldn't rise from the couch without groaning, she said, and forget getting up from the floor. Joan, who enjoys reading health journals, suggested adding salmon to their weekly meals. It's supposed to help with inflammation, she told Ethel. So they bought wild-caught salmon and cooked it twice a week, baked simply with lemon and herbs. By the second week, Ethel said, my knees didn't make as much noise, and I didn't need to rock forward to stand up. After 3 weeks, she surprised herself by stepping onto the porch without the handrail. I just did it without thinking, she said. Now salmon night is a tradition. They even take turns seasoning it. It's not just food anymore, Ethel said. It's the reason my knees feel less like hinges and more like legs again. Lydia's Quinoa reboot. Lydia, 68, lives in Atlanta and recently transitioned to a mostly plant-based diet after dealing with fatigue. I thought maybe I wasn't getting enough protein, she said. A dietitian introduced her to quinoa. Lydia was skeptical at first. It looked like birdseed. But she gave it a try. She simmered it in broth, added spinach, roasted vegetables, and a boiled egg. That first week, she felt her legs didn't get as tired by mid-afternoon. She noticed her stairs didn't feel like a climb. By week 2, she was gardening again and not stopping every 10 minutes to sit. The energy felt clean, she said. Not like coffee, just available. Now she meal preps with quinoa every Sunday, rotating it with greens and beans. It's become the foundation for how I move, she said. Jerome and the beet juice turnaround. Jerome, 72, lives in New Mexico and volunteers part-time as a school crossing guard. For years, he struggled with calf cramps and tightness after standing. I thought maybe I had poor circulation, he said. He found an article about beet juice and nitric oxide. Didn't sound tasty, he joked, but I'll try anything once. He bought pure beet juice and started drinking a small glass each morning before heading out. Within 3 days, Jerome noticed a difference. The walk to the corner felt easier, he said. Less tension in the calves. I wasn't shuffling my feet. By the end of the week, he realized something else. He wasn't sore when he came home. I could keep going if I wanted. He now drinks beet juice 3 times a week and tells others, don't wait until you're limping to fix the engine. Gladys and the bone broth breakthrough. Gladys, 79, lives alone in the Pacific Northwest and has always taken pride in her independence. But joint pain and tight hips were stealing that from her. I dreaded mornings, she confessed. I'd sit on the edge of the bed and wonder how long before I could stand. After watching a documentary about collagen and recovery, she decided to try bone broth. She simmered a homemade version with garlic, herbs, and vinegar. It smelled like home, she said. After 3 mornings, she noticed her hips didn't resist movement. After a week, she could walk to the mailbox without feeling like she was dragging weights. It wasn't magic, she said. It was nutrition my body had been quietly asking for. Now Gladys sips a warm cup every morning. It's how I say thank you to my body for carrying me this far, she told me. These stories aren't about miracle cures. They're about small steps, tiny, meaningful changes that add up to something powerful. Because leg strength isn't always about the gym. Often it's about the kitchen, about circulation, recovery, and what your muscles are made of. Each of these seniors tried one new thing, one small food shift, and their legs responded. So if you felt tired, stiff, or weak lately, don't just accept it. Choose one of these foods. Give it 3 days. Let your body tell you the rest. You still have places to go? Let's make sure your legs are ready.